You are. So I'm just going to move this. Today I'm doing it. Actually, these are desk moves, but you can do these at your kitchen counter as well. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to bring it into the kitchen because I got a setup going in the other room for some other videos I'm making. So, okay, let's get to it. So we're going to start with some warm-up moves, and then we'll get into things a little more challenging. We'll count them out. And I hope everybody enjoys this little workout. So here we go. So we're going to start with your hands on your desk or your counter, and we're going to go into a little squat. So you're going to sit back and then come up tall. Good. So sit back. And the reason we're using this counter is so that the knees can go into a 90-degree angle. So you see, if you try to do a squat regularly, you have to really challenge yourself. Your chest has to come forward. But using this counter to hold on to your desk, we can get the knees in a 90-degree angle. What we want to do is start slow. You're cold, and this is our warm-up. So let's keep going. Let's go. 8 more. And up. Good. 7. And up. 6. So this is one of the best things you can do if you can't think of anything else to do. 1 minute of this, okay? Every exercise I'm giving to you today, if you just need a quick burst, you can do for 1 minute. And don't forget that you can go to the Connect platform, the Connect video library. Maybe check it out right after this on andlife.com. And that has all sorts of short workouts or moving meditations or things to help you right there at your desk during the day when you need it. Okay, so here's our second exercise. You do that. We're going to take a little lunge back. We're going to go side to side. So you're going to step back, let this open up, and then we're going to do a knee up. So from the side, you guys are holding onto your desk. It looks like this. You're getting a 90-degree angle. You're using your desk to help you. And then we come to this knee up and we balance. And so it's 3 and up. Take a second to find your balance and then go back down again. The balance is the component that brings your brain into this. So down and up. The balance move is what helps you find calm. So that's the stress reducer. And just have a sense of humor about it, okay? That's the really important part when we're doing balance activities, to give yourself that opportunity, but also to have the sense of humor. And you're essentially training your brain to, feel okay, have positive possibility about challenge. So you're using a physical challenge to sort of train your brain to be in a default place, in the place of challenge or something you might not be able to do or you might not know how to do, rather than stressing out. We'll go to the other side. So here we go. You're going to step back and then come on up. And again, it's inhale and exhale. I'll do it this way for you. Inhale and exhale. You're going to find your balance for a moment. Inhale and exhale. Find your balance. Give yourself that chance. If my pace is faster than how your body wants to go, if you want to live in this balance challenge longer, go ahead and do that. And I would encourage you to do that if you're going to pick just one exercise to do. Good. Right here. Smile. Don't forget. Really interesting thing. Some studies I've been reading just on the power of your facial expression to shift your brain and your mood. And if you either just force yourself to smile, they did a study on these runners, and they made them run a mile smiling. And, they weren't actually smiling about anything. Rest. Okay, that's our second exercise. But they were just smiling. And all of them exceeded their usual speed, their average speed on the mile they ran smiling, because it supercharged your brain. It's such an interesting study. And it just shows you the power of, if you just know some techniques for your own body, how you can shift your mind into that place, that really positive place where you can be your best self. That means you can do your best work and have a best time. Okay, we're going to open the hamstrings and we're going to strengthen the glutes. So you're going to come back from your desk, use the first one to find a comfortable position. You're dropping your chest through, and you'll notice my knees are staying bent, and we're still pretty cold, guys, so you don't want to go straight legs, even if you're super flexible. I'm super flexible, but I don't push it, Nobody wants to risk injury, so we're coming down and up. So it's going to be inhale, and then engage your glutes to bring yourself up tall again. Keep your abdominals deep, and what we're doing here is strengthening our entire core. And we're also strengthening the postural muscles in the lower back, so that when you're sitting in a chair all day, we don't have the same level of detrimental effect that you would if you didn't have lower back strength. So when our lower backs hurt, the emphasis tends to be on stretching, and that's the exact opposite thing you want to do. You want to activate. So we'll stretch the hamstring muscles here, the back of the legs, but we're going to work these muscles, and hopefully you'll get some back relief. We're just gently working them. They're kind of just isometrically working to hold you here. Let's do 2 more. Let's go 1 more. Okay, here's our first plyometric interval. So if you have issues with your feet, neuroma or something like that, and you don't want to jump, just pull your legs up as much as you can. But for the rest of us, lean against your desk and you're going to give it a run. Now, use your upper body as much as you can. So you're pushing, but I'm keeping this space between my shoulders and my ears. I'm letting my elbows bend. So I'm getting a little tricep work, a little bit of chest activation, but we're really trying to pull the knees up. Your abdominals work to help you pull the knees up. You're going to notice you get pretty tired quickly. So I'm hoping this is about 30 seconds of me blathering at you now. We're going to use the last minute to just pull the knees up as your pull down. So see this? This is one of the most powerful exercises you can do in the middle of the day if you're feeling sluggish, or if you're thinking you need a cup of coffee, especially in the afternoon, or you feel like you're going to start go munching on some M&Ms or some potato chips. Do this first and see how you feel, because likely you don't want anything else, right? So often that's what happens. Okay, we're going to do a side lunge using your desk. So you're going to step out to the side. One leg is going to straight. It looks like this. So imagine my desk's here. Side, my hips are pulling back. One leg is staying straight. And I'm going to step back in. So out and step back in. And so what we're allowing is for this leg to stretch. I'm doing the same leg every time. We'll do 10 and 10, or you can alternate, however you want to do this. And back in. So here we go. Hips are going way back, chest is coming forward towards your desk, and then come back up. Again, another opportunity every time you come back up to strengthen that lower back. Here we go. And inhale, exhale. Let's go 3 more. That's good, right? 2 more. 1 more. Good, let's go to the other side. So here we go, step out. Use the first one just to find it. You're gonna feel that stretch in the inner thigh, and then come up. Never overdo the first one. So that standing leg is straight. The one that's planted that doesn't move, that stays pretty straight. And back up, good. Hips back, chest forward, and up. You don't wanna overstretch, so just enough, you feel some sensation, and then come back up. 5 more, let's do. Let's go 4 more. You notice when I'm like talking and teaching, then I'm terrible at counting. 3. It's okay, because we're only doing 1 round of these. It's really about the movement. You know, it's not classic weight training where it has to be 10 and we're working against resistance. So no need to get all a flutter about that. Okay, we're going to do a set of jumping jacks against your desk. So again, if you have any issues with your knees or your feet, or jumping doesn't feel good to you, you can just do step out jacks, just like that, just side to side, if that's better for you. For the rest of us, here we go, right here. Here we go. 10, 9, 8. Again, you're pushing away with your hands a little bit. 5, so you stay light on your feet. 4, 3, 2, again. 10, 9, 8. Abs are deep. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You with me? 1 more set. Let's do it. 10, 9, you're going to feel different after this. 8, 7, 6, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. And now everybody just do those step out jacks. So you're just stepping side to side. You always want to give your heart a chance to come back down. You never want to do something plyometric or cardio like that and just stop. And you especially don't want to just sit. You got to give yourself a chance. It sends your blood pressure up. It sends your heart rate up as your muscles demand oxygen quickly. And you have to be kind to yourself and give yourself a chance. So if you noticed, we did a fair amount of work to warm in for this before we did anything plyometric. So always just try to at least do 1 minute of something to warm up a little bit before you do desk jumping jacks or runs. Okay, rest right here, desk push-ups. So find yourself in a plank. Your tush is going to want to be back like this, and you're going to want to use your shoulders. That's cheating. Pull yourself forward. Abs are deep. Here we go. So lower yourself down. We're going to hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, push up. And again, here we go. Take it down and hold. Why are we holding? Isometric contractions will get your heart rate up faster. Push up. Good. And again, hold. Also, they build strength faster. They build pure strength. Isometric contraction, just holding here. Push. So rather than contract, release, contract, release, contract, release, this builds strength faster, especially if you're working with no weights. Let's go. 4 more. You feel that heart rate. Feels like you're running, just holding yourself here. Push. Get tired quickly, right? So it's a better use of your time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, push. Awesome. Let's go. 3 more. Breathe. Shoulders open and easy. Abs are deep in this position. Push. Good. Come on. 2 more. Hold here. Pull up from the knees. Push. And here's your last one. Ready? You've got this. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Nice work. Good. We're going to do what I call a dust down dog. So you're just going to hold back here. Pull your hips back. The legs are pretty straight. And we're going to just wag your tail like a dog. So you're going to take your hips to the right and your hips to the left. Inhale and exhale. You're stretching out your chest, the front of your shoulders there, and you're stretching out the hamstrings and releasing in the hips. All of these are the areas that get tight from sitting and that misalign or malalign your pelvis and your spine. And that's what causes pain both in your lower back and your neck, in the back of your neck and in that upper shoulder area where you wish somebody would dig their thumbs after you've been sitting at your desk for a while. Rolling up, please. Really, really good. Okay, from here, we're going to do a leg lift. So again, just stand with your knees slightly bent. Your toe is pointed to the floor. Your foot is flexed hard. So I'm pulling with my heel and I'm just lean slightly forward. I'm going to lift and lower. I'm not going to let my back move. So don't let your back sway with this. It's just the leg. The knee is pointed toward the floor. Don't let it rotate open. If you have tight hips, your knee is going to want to rotate toward me. Don't let it do that. It's going to want to rotate toward the side, depending on where you're looking from. If you're sideways or forward, I guess that's where your knee will rotate. Good. Let's go 4 more. So strengthening the glutes is super important to preventing low back pain. We won't get into it, but that's what we're doing here. Hold up. 10, 9, 8. Now, can you balance? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Here's the super balance. This is warrior pose from yoga. Your desk is right here if you need it. Try to get all the way over. Try to stretch your arms out. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Excellent. Haha. That's your brain training moment. Okay, other side. Don't forget to have the sense of humor with it. Super important part of the training. Okay, lift and lower. So it's a fascinating thing. Talk about this all the time. You have the amygdala in your brain. That's your fear and anxiety center. We're lifting and lowering that other leg now. 5. This is 6. Good. 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Let's hold. And when you hold here, and then you see if you can balance, it activates 3 brain centers. 3 of your positive brain centers. Okay, go ahead to that warrior pose. So you're dropping your chest, you're pulling the arms long, you're pulling the leg long. Let's hold it 2 more seconds. Sense of humor. Here we go. How you doing? Touch your desk if you need to. Okay, rest. Breathe. Nice. So what that does for you is when you're activating those brain centers to achieve the balance movement, and especially if there's also some sort of lift and lower or something going on in the balance movement, we shut off that fear and anxiety center of the brain. It cannot be active at the same time you're trying to accomplish these things. That's why we always throw balance in, because balance is where we give the mind opportunity for some peace. Okay, you're facing your desk. We're going to do desk side leg lift. I'll do it this way just to show you. And if you can, take your hands off your desk and try to do this balance. Now, my knee and toe are facing forward. Both of my knees are slightly bent. And I'm lifting and lowering straight out to the side. Where you want to feel this is kind of in the side here. You have a little muscle called your TFL, your tensor fasciae latae. That helps you lift the leg out to the side. It helps with external rotation. And these things need to strengthen along with your big gluteus maximus to help you prevent back pain and to help you stay strong. And rest. Good. Switch to the other side. So it's just important to always give you some work. Again, either the hands on the desk, if this is enough work for you right here, or if you can make a balance challenge of this as well, I encourage you, because then we get that mental aspect as well. Let's go 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and last one, rest. All right, and I think we either hit 10 or I'm going to give you one more exercise right now, and that's going to be one more abdominal, and this is a little crossing motion, and you can do this as that plyometric, or you can just do it right here like this. And again, it's going to be a run, but we're either crossing or you're going to just do it straight like that. So I'm going to do the run right now. You ready? Here we go. Hands on your desk. We're leaning forward, and then give it a little bounce. 10 sets. 9. Abs are deep. 8, 7. Pull the stomach in. 6, 5, 4. Twist, twist. 3, 2. Now everybody just pull it up. Come across. Come across. Walk your feet back so it becomes a sharper angle. You have more work to do here. Walk it back. Let's go 4 more sets. Abs are deep. 3. So now you feel your shoulders working, supporting you here. 2. Last 1. And you rest. Breathe. Okay. We're going to do what's called a plie to wind down. So for guys, I give this to all my guy clients. They feel like they're doing ballet, but honestly, so important. The external rotators of your legs. So you're going to face your desk. So you force your knees to go open. So your toes are open, and force yourself to drop down with a straight spine. You're going to feel these external rotators of your hip activate to pull the knees back. Now, drive the heels into the floor to stand back up. You're going to feel your inner thighs. So keeping the spine straight, drop down to where you can. And then press the floor away with your heels to activate the inner thighs to come back up. Cooling down. Inhale. Exhale. So especially for men who are runners or people who are runners, work like this is really important to create balance and flexibility in the inner thighs and the outer thighs, and take some of that pressure off of the quadriceps and the hamstrings. They get so worked in running, cycling, stair climb, most cardio activities that aren't a sport where you're going side to side, or aren't dancing, that don't involve lateral movement, up, up, up. And so that's most of them that are on a piece of equipment, just end up in this frontal plane. And up. And then one more. Inhale and exhale up. Good. Now here's what you can do. Ankle across your knee. Let's sit back and give yourself a nice stretch. So I just have my hands resting on my desk. If you want to do this in your chair, you can. But we're standing up, and I like standing. Drop in should feel really great. Come up. So just check in with yourself right now and notice, how does your mind feel? You probably feel really energized. Hopefully you feel calm. So it's a calm energy. This is what we're looking for in life, right? It's like an in-charge energy. This is the whole thing. And look at how easy it is to generate that for yourself. I'm going to ask you to do one more stretch right here. We stretched out our hamstrings with these exercises, but I want to stretch out your quads. So just standing here, holding onto your desk or your chair. If this is too much for you, you can sit in your chair and just turn to the side and then shimmy that foot back and press your hips forward, and you'll get that same quad stretch. But if you can, let's just stand here, grab the knee. Now, don't let your back sway. Make sure you keep your tailbone tucked under. Good. And you'll just increase that stretch by just increasing the tilt of your pelvis and maybe pulling the knee back a little, but don't yank. With stretching, we just want to feel sensation and let it go. If you feel like, I'm stretching now, too much. Here we go. Other side. Oh, my ducks are here in the pool. if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook in your stories, you see that I'm always filming my wonderland up here in the Hollywood Hills. And I have this duck couple that comes this time of year every year. I just love it. They always come back here. They must like nest down there. I don't know. They stop here along the way, wherever they're headed. And then today I have 3 geckos that run around out here in my furniture, and I saw one of them this morning, and I haven't seen them in a long time. So I was very happy with my little Andrea's wildlife. Okay, so I hope this was good. I feel good. I'm ready. Nice. It's so great to see you, Roy. Everybody on Facebook, thank you so much for joining. I know that group is like really growing, so it's awesome. If you want to see me or get in my chat over here, come to andlife.com. Also join the forum here, because that's where you can find me for questions and things like that. That's generally a space we only have for people that have done my programs, but you people are coming more and more, so you can feel free to join. We'll let you in. Just say you're, if you can, if there's the option to say you're from our Facebook Live group. Okay, everybody. So I got to run. You got to run. Let's get on with it. I'll see you next week. Bye.